when they do whatever they want to do, the truth must prevail. The truth must prevail. This morning, I must be honest with you, so many things is going on. So many things is going on, and the enemies, they are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. I must be honest with you, they are feeling the heat. I don't even know where to start from, because so many things is happening. Just because those that do not have truth in them, they are in charge of the life of those that call themselves educated ones, those that call themselves the elite. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I am concerned, I'm going to change their name. It is going to be, anyway, let me just leave it there. Let me just leave it there for a moment. They are in charge of your lives. They don't even know their left from their right, but they want to control you like they control their cow. May God have mercy on your lives. This morning, Biafrans, you all know as we do it. We tell you exactly how it is, and how it is how we will bring it to your table this morning. How it is how we are going to bring it to you this morning. Like I said, so many things is going on. I don't even know what to say and what not to say, because so many things is going on. So many things is going on. They have come with their chameleon character in order to steal our land away from us. They have come with another character to take a land that belongs to my people. I read this news. I don't even know what to make of it. Anytime they want to suppress people, they will come with funny news. I call it funny news. But it doesn't matter what the case may be, the truth must prevail. Because IPOB has come to stay. It doesn't matter what they do, the truth must prevail. The truth must prevail. Things is happening. In the same vein, people are dying in hunger. In the same vein, people are dying of starvation. Or on the other hand, also people are dying from the terrorists that they have created in the north. They are killing their people day by day. Instead of them to shed a light on this, do something to stop it. No, they will not. All that concerns them is how to steal. All that concerns them is how to come down to my village and take the land that belongs to us. All that concerns them is to look for those that is speaking the truth and kill them. So many things is happening. So many things is happening. So many things is happening. But we will keep on doing whatever we need to do to bring this story out there. We will keep on doing whatever we can to bring out this story out there. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they do or how they do it to deflect attention from what they are doing or what they are. We will keep on hammering it on them. We will keep on saying it out to the people so that they will know exactly. You know, when things is happening, I used to say this, that if one thing happen, people will forget what has happened before. Especially, more especially in that zoological republic of Nigeria, because they are controlling the people with hunger. That is exactly what they're doing. They are controlling them with hunger. People are dying, I must be honest with you. Now people forget that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is not working just for the fact they cannot see food. They will do everything they can to look for food, to see it any way, means up, anyhow they can do it. Any means that they can find food, they will just go and look for food and make sure they get it for their family. Now they forget where the problem is. Now do you see how they are controlling you? They forget that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is not working. They forget that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is a government of death. They forget that government is a government that brings death to their family. Now they put it on Boko Haram. Now for the first place, who creates Boko Haram? It is their creation. It is their creation. Now Boko Haram is killing people. Boko Haram is raking a village, killing people every day by day. And I thank Chukwuka Abiyama so much that yes, it's true that things is happening, but it is not happening in the pace that I will say I like the pace that is happening. But things is happening, I must be honest with you. Things is happening. And we must thank Chukwuka Abiyama, because I also remember that the ways that Chukwuka Abiyama does his things is not the way that men will want to do their things. Chukwuka Abiyama does his things the way he wants to do them. The people forget that Zoological Republic of Nigeria is a government of death that kill their own people. They forget that the government of Nigeria is a government of death that creates Boko Haram. They forget that the government of Nigeria is a government that creates Boko Haram to kill people so that they can be able to take their villages away from them. They have tried the same in our land, but thank God for our leader. Thank God for our people that is protecting our land. If not for our volunteers, maybe by today we will be burying like they are burying over there in the north. We will be burying our people in thousands. We will be burying our people in millions. We'll just dig a mass grave and just bury them. If not for IPOB, if not for our leader, if not for our volunteers, that's exactly is what will be happening in our place. But we thank Chukwuka Abiyama for that. But those saboteurs, they will not see this. They will not see what IPOB is doing. But yet they will come out and ask, what are you doing? The question is not what are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you remember that our leader went to your so-called, what is their name? It just escaped my brain. To ask for help. To ask for help. Because he knows, it has been revealed to him that this day will come when we will need arms to protect ourselves, when we will need arms to protect our land, when we will need arms to protect our elderly ones, those that cannot fight for themselves. We will need it to protect them. They make mockery of him. They say all kinds of things. They say that he is singing war song, or war. How did they say it? They said all kinds of things and make mockery of him. But today, exactly everything that he has said is unfolding one after the other. Exactly what he came to tell you is exactly what is going on. You make mockery of him. You make mockery of him. And some of you is asking, what are we doing? Not what are you doing? What are you doing? The Nigerian government is a government of death. They kill their people. they destroy lives, they kill their youths, and they turn around and sing to you that youth is the future of tomorrow, whereas they are killing their youths. They are using so many of the front to do it. They use Wike, the little Hitler that our leader called him. They use him to kill our people in thousands, in a matter of just few months, in thousands, in just one state. I just want you to just multiply the number of people that have died in the space of 2 months. That alone in your so-called River State, which is Iguacha, just calculate the number of people that died in Iguacha. Then you do so in the whole state. In the whole state that is in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Then tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth if that is happening in maybe in another country or another nation. Tell yourself the truth. You will see for yourself that Zoological Republic is not a nation or is not a country that will stand. They kill their own people. Zoological Republic of Nigeria is a government of death. That is exactly what it is. Send it to them on text message. Write it in their doorpost. Let people know that they are the government of death. They kill their own people. They shouldn't allow to see the next daylight. They need to stone to death. All of them need to die because they are killing their own people. The amount of people that they are killing, the amount of people that they are killing daily is alarming. I must be honest with you. The scripture made us to understand that we shouldn't kill. But these people, they kill. They don't even, God have mercy. They kill, they feel no remorse about it. When they kill you, when they shoot you, and they see that you've not dead, when they get hold of you, they will mash. God have mercy on me. Zoological Republic is a government of death. In that same Zoological Republic of Nigeria, you have Mieti Allah, where they use to go to your villages. They send them to your villages to know and locate some certain spots where they will do whatever they need to do. I'm not just saying it because I'm saying it, it is true. Your governor in Anambra State says he has Mieti Allah in his government. He said it publicly. No one can accuse me that I'm lying or say I'm lying because it is true. He said it and the newspaper carried it. Mieti Allah is in his government. And he has no fear to come out and say it. May God have mercy. But someday you will be paying for all your atrocity. Nigerian government being the government of death, they are peddling or they are using their funds in one of their funds in Mieti Allah to penetrate, to come into your villages, to come into your government and take over. This same Mieti Allah are those that they are using to go to your villages. They are using them also to create ruga, right? Like what they are using them to do in Imo State. To be specific, in Wangele local governments, they have gone round, they have located where they think will be good for them, so that when they come in, all of a sudden they will turn that place to their own village. They will build like 500 homes there. It will take them. As they are building their homes, they will also be building military barracks, so that military barrack will protect them, so that when the people rise up against them. That is exactly how they do their thing. That is their strategy from day one up until today, and they are still pushing it. But this time, they are coming with so many names. They have come with Ruga. They have come with, I think the last one was waterways bill. Now God knows what they are trying to pass this time. Is it dustbin bill or whatever name they are coming? These people, they are chameleon. They all are chameleon. They are coming with the face of Mieti Allah to your villages. Now I prefer, they've changed this Mieti Allah. They've changed it. But I prefer to hit them with this Mieti Allah. That is exactly what they are. That is exactly what it is. You also have them in Janjaweed. You also have them in Janjaweed. That is exactly how they recruit. When you see some people that know these people, how they operate, you will be marveled. Some people will see attacks that happen in the street, and they will come up and say, we don't know these people. Could you believe that they will go to the prison and pick up some people, give them uniform to go and attack so place, and they will go and they will come back, they will pay them off, and that is that. You will not know who is doing what is doing. They will go across Niger, they will go to other places, bringing people to be killing people. That is exactly how they roll. They have a face in Janjaweed. They have a face in Janjaweed. That is how they attack. That is how they strike. They recruit them from there. They use them to do whatever they want to do. Of course, they use them to come and kill innocent people and take over the villages. You also have them. This is their franchise. Terrorists. Terrorists is their franchise. That is how they roll. As we all know, in Zoological Republic of Nigeria, you have not one, not two, but 7 in counting. Even those that we've not known what their name is. A nation of terrorists. A nation that kill their own people. A nation that don't even care of how their grandmother feels. A nation that don't even care about the life of others. That is not a nation. That is not a nation. It is abomination. It's not supposed to hold, and that is the reason why every man, every woman, every child, as long as you are a human being, you can breathe. Do all you can to make sure that Zoological Republic of Zongaria fall apart. Are you happy that you are alive as a human being? You don't even know why you are alive. Is it okay that you are alive? A man of 90 to 100 years is telling you how to sleep in your house. Is it okay and good that people, some group of people somewhere is governing with a dead man running your lives? Is it good as a human being that you know that you have everything that it takes to live the life that you want to live to the fullest, but you can't do it because some group of people think that they are all in all. They think that they are your whatever they want to call themselves. But I have one thing to tell you. The only thing that I have to tell you is stand up. Stand up and speak out for yourself. Because if you are waiting for someone to speak out for you, it will never happen. They've all sold out. They've all sold them. They've sold their life out. They've sold their bride price. They cannot say anything. They cannot stand for you. They cannot speak for you. They cannot defend you. Stand up and speak for yourself. Stand up and speak for yourself. I must be honest with you. I will tell you this because I know it. If you stand up and speak for yourself, you will not know when the strength will come into you. When it is time to defend yourself, you will also do the same because you have been speaking for yourself. You will not know when the strength will come into you. You will defend yourself. That is exactly what we need to do. That is exactly how it's supposed to be, because the time has come. Either you move forward or you move backward. And when you move backward, you know what it is. It is time, and the time is now. Move forward or you move backward. So many things has been said, and so many things is happening today. Our leader Mazi has said a lot of things, and things that he has said is coming to fruition. Every single thing that he has said is coming to fruition. Today, the giant of Africa, they said, the giant of Africa cannot even breathe anymore. The giants, they can't breathe. They cannot breathe a fresh air. I want to remind us that our leaders say that Aso Rock is empty, which is true. Aso Rock is empty. Nigeria is bankrupt. Since he has been saying this, I haven't seen anyone come out and challenge him on what he said. Have anyone come out to say that Nigeria is not empty? Have anyone come out to say Aso Rock is not empty? No one. Rather, we have been hearing all kinds of cold message. All kinds of cold message we've been getting. Why are they giving us in code? Because they all are afraid. They are afraid because they say that these people is so powerful. They are afraid because they think, I won't say that is what they think. Because they are afraid of death. We get a good message from those that are close to them, even those that are with them. All because they don't want to die. All because they are afraid of their life. Yes, you must be afraid of your life. But once you have to understand is, when you become afraid, that is when death will start chasing you. You have to make up your mind. You cannot choose both ways. You have to make up your mind for one thing, and one thing is what you're going to get. Make up your mind for just one thing and one thing alone. When you do just that, trust me, you will be fearless. When you do just that, the death himself will be running away from you. I say what I said. Those, like our leader will call them, those animals in Nigeria, they will say to me, come back. But that is not how it works. It doesn't work like that. So if you're saying whatever you want to say, so it's your power, it doesn't mean anything. But I must let you know that as far as I live, I'm going to speak that little truth that I have in me. I'm not just telling you that I just have little, but I'm going to spit it out. Rock is empty. Nigeria is bankrupt. The only person in Rock is the person that is acting to be Buhari. Today you have a skinny boy. Tomorrow you have a middle-aged boy. The next day you have a mature person with a fat chick, which is the newly trending picture that is coming out from so-called presidency. It does show that if all of this will be happening in Zoological Republic, it means that there is no able man in that Zoological Republic of Nigeria. It doesn't matter how you take it or how you understand it. That is exactly what it is. If you are a man, able man in that Zoological Republic of Nigeria, when you see evil happening, you will point it and you will speak out that this is evil. You will say yes, this is true, and no, this is not true. But you cannot do that because you are not a man. You cannot do that because you are not man enough to speak for yourself. It is high time. It is high time that you are man enough. Because of your idiocy, because of you not being man enough, that is the reason why people are dying. Because of you not being man enough, that is why thousands of people are dying daily. Man enough. It is a challenge to every man and everybody. It is time for you to be man enough. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I am just doing just little that I know that I can do. If you listen to, let me not just call him our leader right now. If you listen to Mazi, you listen to him speak, you hear the interview that he gone to this man, I forgot his name right now. The last person that interviewed him on Facebook. You will hear him say that individually we are brilliant, but collectively we are nothing. And what is that saying? It is saying that we cannot come together and make something happen. We cannot come together and achieve something. And where will it start? It has to start from now. You all, those people that call themselves the men, those people that call themselves the elite, you have to come together and make sure that something happen. What do I mean by that? You have to make sure that your people can breathe in fresh air. You can make sure that things happen, things that just natural things that the people are supposed to be getting. You make sure that you grant it to them. That is where you're supposed to start from. But you cannot do that, isn't it? Because you've sold yourself out. You have sold yourself to the devil. And trust me, you need to die. When you sell yourself to the devil, you need to die. We all know this story. We all are Christians. Those that belong to the devil, they must die some way or the other. It doesn't matter, that is not where I want to go now, but they must die some way or the other. But those that have chosen light, they will live eternal life. So if they die now, it doesn't matter how they did, they've chosen their fate anyway, so they must die so that their torment will start early for them. Sometimes when I think about Zoological Republic every day, anytime I remember Zoological Republic, I'm angry. I must be honest with you. I am angry. The rates that people are dying, the rates they are killing people, and people cannot think. Just look at it. Aso Rock is empty. No one is there to challenge the person in that Aso Rock. No one has dedicated his life to challenge the person under that mask. But let us think back. During the days of Jonathan, a man volunteered himself to go all the way to the United States to lobby till they get Jonathan out, and they are successful in that. But it is your turn. You cannot even do the right thing. Let us go back to Jonathan time again. Did Jonathan kill people like this masked man is killing? Did Jonathan kill people? Jonathan did more than enough in the north. But look at where he comes from. Nothing. Zero. What he tried to do, those evil representative of your whatever it may be, because as far as I'm concerned, they are not representing me. Those of your representative of wherever they come from, they hijack the money. They took the money, they steal the money. Up until today, no one is talking about it. In their own turn, they lobby, they make sure they get Jonathan out, and they did everything they can collectively, not just one, collectively, and they are successful. Now it is your turn. You cannot even think for yourself. All you are waiting for is for them to call you to come to Abuja. Then you run to Abuja. They give you chicken change and take your hearts from you. They give you chicken change and take your heart from you. May God have mercy on all of you. Nigeria is bankrupt. Things are very, very difficult and expensive. People cannot afford it. People cannot afford to buy little things that will help life. It is very, very heartbreaking. I must be honest with you. I must be honest with you. And as far as I know it, as far as I'm concerned, the only thing that is holding that Zoological Republic of Zongeria of Sambisa Forest is their media, evil media. Evil media. And I must be honest with you. Those of them that are working in this media, the hardship that this government is inflicting on the people, indirectly or directly, it is also affecting you. So why don't you have a rethink on evil things that you're doing? Why don't you have a rethink on how you filter the media? Why don't you have a rethink on what you're doing? Directly, indirectly, it is affecting you. If you can spend all you have to help your mother or your father, why don't you think about it the other way? If they are okay, no one will disturb you. Have you not think about that? I am just talking to those that are doing their evil works. Have everything. Think like a human being. If things is right for everybody, then we are good to go. But if only one person is just making a headway, we are not doing anything. We are not doing anything. We are not progressing. Have everything. The only thing that is holding Nigeria right now is the evil media. Make things right for yourself. Make things right for every other person. Until we head that part, it will remain as it is. As far as I can say right now, the evil media is the one holding that zoological Republic of Nigeria to still stand. And I will also add to it the terrorists in army uniform and police uniform. But I must be honest with you. It doesn't matter how far you throw stone to the air. At some point, it's going to come back. And when it comes back to you, then you will pay for your sins. Things have been said by our leader, and things that he has said is coming to fruition, one after the other. As far as I'm concerned, I've seen so many, I've heard and seen things that he has said come to fruition, but I am waiting for the main event. That is exactly what I am waiting for, because I tell you, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. The time is fast. Fast, I said, fast approaching. That is exactly what it is. Now I have said so many things, but I want to still say more. And what I want to say is things that our leaders say concerning Biafra. I want to remind Biafran, I'm not just saying it for the fact that I want to say them. I'm not just saying it because I'm just saying it because it's the truth. And I'm saying it to remind Biafrans of what we have at hand. I am saying it to remind us Biafrans of the importance of Biafra. Our leaders say that what IPOB is doing is spiritual. Our leader also say that Chukwu Kikabiyama lives in heaven. He is a spiritual being. Our leader says that this Biafra that we are pursuing, it is more important than life itself. It is more important than whatever you can think of in life. Our leader also say that Biafra that we are talking about is the kingdom of Chukwu Kikabiyama here on earth. Biafra that we preach today, Biafra that we have been preaching for the past so many years, the Biafra that we are asking for, Biafra that we cry for so long, that those that have come before us, they died for Biafra, and today we are still calling for Biafra. Do you know what he said about that? He said that Biafra is the kingdom of Chukwu Kikabiyama here on earth. He went further to explain it to us where he got it from. With the prayer of Yeshua, our Lord's prayer that Yeshua prayed so long ago, where he prayed and said, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come down here on earth as it is in heaven. That is the prayer of Yeshua. He said, Biafra is the kingdom of Chukwu Kikabiyama here on earth. And as far as I can tell you, as far as I know, I have not seen that kingdom that Yeshua prayed for, which is Jesus that we know today. I have not seen that kingdom. And our leader also say that Biafra is the last miracle here on earth. Biafra is the last miracle here to make all of those connections. Chukwu Kikabiama being the supreme being that lives in heaven and make this world a stepping stone. IPOB, what IPOB is doing is spiritual. I want you to just make those connections. You may not want to agree with me on things I have said. You may not want to agree with me on the things that I have said, that our leader said. But one thing that you will agree with me this morning is that Chukwu Kikabiama that lives in heaven, he is a spiritual being. And if you agree with me that Chukwu Kikabiama that lives in heaven, he is a spiritual being, I want to call on each and every one of us, wherever we may be, wherever we are listening from. I want to call on each and every one of us. Let us all bow down on our head as we pray. As we pray and commit this program this morning to the hands of Chukwu Kikabiama, that Chukwu Kikabiama will come and guide and protect and make this program this morning a wonderful one indeed. As we pray, I will go to our leader for him to come and lead us in prayer. Let us pray.
As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwu Kikabiama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Kikabiama who resideth in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, nna anyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we will mend every blessed day. Whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Inson, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. My name.
More seriously on the beat.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail without trial or court case. They are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim say we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemy's lights it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
In the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not.
Whether the enemy's lights it or not,
Freedom,
we are going home.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu Ike has
Whether the enemy's lights it or not, we are going
We
home.
believe in the name of Chukwu
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Asiyaniye. No one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemy's lights it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
In the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or
Whether
not.
the enemy's lights it or not,
Freedom,
we are going.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
The enemy's lights it or not, we are going.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Asiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about those raping our I ask you, Mr. Right. Your people are walking free in the street with guns and rights, killing our fathers and mothers, taking their lives away from them, claiming the ownership of another man's land. Mr. Right, what you do? You did nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our freedom. It's our right to protect our mother's land. Fellow Biafra.
This is our own Bob Marley. To us, this is our own what's his name again? Sapo McCartney. To us, these are the people at the pinnacle of art, and you're putting their picture and you're trying to insult them. You are trying to insult them. You are trying to insult them. These are icons. If you don't know, if you don't have respect for them, that means you don't have respect for creativity. This is Fino and Flavor you're talking about. Don't insult them. You cannot insult them. Mad Trump.
This is Radio Biafra Middle East. We are on breakfast, and Biafra is rising. The sun is rising, and Biafra is rising. What are you waiting for? This is Radio Biafra Middle East, and we are on early morning breakfast. You know why? Biafra is rising.
My people listen. My people listen. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, this morning, Biafrans.
This is Radio Biafra Middle East. We are on breakfast, and Biafra is rising.
So indeed, so Biafra is rising, and we are on Radio Biafra Middle East. All right, this morning, like I said earlier on, so many things is happening. Biafrans, I want to say to us, we must focus our eyes on the ball. We must not allow anything to distract us. As this zoological republic of animal kingdom that is killing their own people forget exactly what the problem is, and that is what I am going to keep saying, even though it is that they have come to take over what belongs to me, but I'm still going to say what I need to say, and what I need to say is Nigeria is a country that kill their own people. Let us also go back a little bit on what our leader said. What is the meaning of Nigeria? What is the meaning of Nigeria? No one has come out to give us the real answer of what Nigeria is. And as it is that everyone has known from a leader what Nigeria really stands from, they all cover their face in shame. They still shouting one Nigeria, one Nigeria. But I'm still going to bring it to you. If you say you are in Nigeria, shame on you. Shame on you. If you call yourself one Nigeria, I say shame on you, because there is nothing like Nigeria. Nigeria is a curse. Nigeria is a curse. I am suffering today because of Nigeria. That's exactly what it is. So anybody that call himself a Nigeria, I say, may your life be like that of Nigeria. I want to go for a short break, dear friends. Please stay with me. I will be back shortly.
More seriously on the beat.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in love. They want to stop our freedom. But the enemy say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Rise up the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not in them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
We are going home.
By the name of Ipob,
We are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not. Freedom,
We are going
freedom, in the name of Ipob.
We are free.
No enemy can stop what Ipob
We are going
We believe in the name of Ipob. Chukwu kasi no one can match you with Ipob Ikabiama. God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture.
All of that will not solve our problem. Our problem is to kill Zoological Republic of Nigeria. As soon as we do that, the better for every one of us. The better for every one of us. This morning I am trying so hard to get the equipment running like it's supposed to bring in our brother so that he will come join me this morning. I've been trying what I can, but it seems that my effort is not alright. But see, it doesn't matter. I will still keep on trying what I can because I will never stop. Alright. Once again, dear friends all over the world, I welcome each and every one of us to this program this morning. As you all know, we are on Breakfast Show, and we are happy to have all of you on Breakfast Show. Trust me when I say this, it is for every one of us. I will go for a short break again. When I come back, please.
We are on breakfast, and Biafra is rising. The sun is rising, and Biafra is rising. What are you waiting for? This is Radio Biafra Middle East, and we are on early morning breakfast. You know why? Biafra is rising.
All right, welcome back. I am trying very hard to get these things working the way it's supposed to bring in our brother. All right, so I'm trying what I can, but it seems that things is not working. I don't know. All right, let's see. I want us to discuss just few things that I want us to discuss this morning, and for me to do that, I need to bring our brother in for him to come and do this and come and analyze exactly what is going on in Biafra land, because right now it is not funny. It is not funny. These people, they are chameleons. They come in the shape of snakes. They come whichever way they can, whatever they can do to make sure they are in. That is exactly what they are doing this time, and they are doing it. Our leader have said so many things. Our leader warned us concerning this man they put in there. All right, I think I have him here. Let me go to him. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Good morning, Mazi, Obilo. Good morning from here.
Good morning to you. I have a very, very difficult
I can understand
this morning, but I think Chukwuki Kabiam and I have you. All right. Once again, I want to welcome you to this program, and today being the 8th day of December, and I must say Chukwuki Kabiama is in control. Mazi, as you can see, things is happening. I must be honest with you, but I really don't want to talk about everything that is happening. I just want to talk about few things, just one or two topics, and I really want you to shred it so that Biafran will understand every pieces that you shred. This morning I want to say welcome to the program this morning. Please introduce yourself to Biafran so that they will know who is talking to them. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. I want to say good morning to all Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Good morning from here. I'm speaking from my location. I'm Rabbi Charles. Our leader, Mazi Namdekano, I said good morning to you, sir. Ndewo.
All right. Good morning to you, and welcome to the program once again. All right. I want to go this morning. I want to go to the Twitter. But before I go forward, alright, let me go anyway. I want to go to the Twitter of our leader. Our leader tweets something. The reason why I want to talk about it is some people will say, if I read it out, they will say, what is your point in this? But there is point in it, because Zoological Republic is a country. I don't know if I'm to call it a country. It is a zoological republic of animal kingdom where you gather all the whole wild animal together. When you gather all the wild animals together and throw food in it is only the giant one that has a mercy. That is the only one that will be feeding. Then the rest will die in hunger, isn't it? So that is the reason why I want to say this. Our leader tweets, and he said, in Nigeria, life is a zero-sum game that's add up to an aggressive predatory system, of I'm just missing everything right now. Let me scroll down a little bit so that I can get it right. Our leaders say that in Nigeria, life is a zero-sum game that add up to an aggressive predatory system of survival of the fittest. And we all will understand what our leader is saying here. It is a survival of the fittest. That is to say, if you don't have anybody on top, you will not eat. Like what is happening today. Fuel is adding money over there in our places. It add up to 200, maybe above. Over there in the north, it add maybe like 50 naira, because their people is there. and those living in our place, because they don't have anybody to speak with, to speak for them, they add 200 to 300. Before you know it, it will skyrocket to 500. God knows, I don't know, but right now it's about 200 or 200 plus. You know, over there in the north, some are saying it add just 50 naira. Mazi, please, I just want you to take this, because there is something I want to also bring out here. Our leader, below the truth that he tweeted, he said, I just want to take the last line and what makes meaning here. He said, it is never going to end until we part away. Mazi, please, I just want you to take this one on and just shred it so that Biafrans will get it right. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Mazi Obilo, there is a particular word that you used in that script that you read from our leader's tweet. You see, there's a word that we don't hear in a normal society where everything is normal. I want to throw some light to you, because a lot of people say they want to go to heaven. They want to go to heaven. I want to prepare your mind. If you ever make it to heaven, there is nothing like police station in heaven. There is no police station there. There is no hospital there in heaven, because no one will be sick. The reason there is no police station is because there is no conflict, no violence over there in heaven. It's a peaceful place. So in a certain community or habitat, there are some certain words that you use. You can never use the word civil in the zoo. If you go to the zoo, you will never say all the animals there are very civil. Civilian animal, very civil animal. Never. So when you use the word predator, that is the language you can. If you watch National Geographical Channel, you will hear them when they are showing wildlife. You will hear the predators, that crocodile is eating this, lion is on top of elephant, even if he's not going to finish the meat, but he's just going to kill it. So these are the things you keep hearing. There's no normal language over there in that contraption. So if somebody doesn't eat anybody, he will never be okay, or she will never be okay. So there is something I want to tell us. There is something that happened yesterday at Mazi Obus in a motherland broadcast. There's a lady who was there. I keep telling, let me give her some certain correction. I don't want to say it on air, but I am praised to say it. If you are born in a certain place and you are documented that you were born in a certain place, and not like within, I'm not using Nigeria as an example, I'm using country versus international marriage also. If you are born in Britain, your father, your mother, or your mother gave birth to you in Britain. At a certain time, even from the original documentation, you are British, because that is where you open your eyes. The sister that was on that program yesterday, when someone listening to you, the person will not know your paternal background, but the person automatically will say that you are South African. So you are a South African, regardless of where your dad is coming from. You know, Jerry Rawlings wasn't a Ghanaian. The father happened to be a Scottish, born by a Ghanaian mother, and he became the president of Ghana. And Ghanaian people, because they are very civil people, they welcome him there. It's part of them, part of the system. And they gave him overwhelming support during his lifetime. And everybody cheered him and loved him. Go and look at the documentary. He's there staring at you and at us. So you are a South African. Use the opportunity you have to convince and to convey the message to South Africans. Even if you can't speak Zulu, you can speak Sutu, you can speak Shangaan, you can speak Benda, you can speak so many languages there and communicate to them very effectively, because women are the best in communication, I can tell you. Coming back to what you are saying, this contraption called Nigeria is not a normal place. That lady said, in South Africa, they are very civil. You see that? I listen to it, I pick the word, the context, civil. It's a civil society where everyone understands each other and respects each other. You don't see a lion respecting the deer or antelope in the jungle. It's never. Lion will jump on antelope, even go on the inside within the battalion of bulls and single one out and kill that person. That is what is going on in that contraption called Nigeria. So our leader, by the insight God gave him, just described that contraption as zoo. And it is clear, it is zoo. And let me tell us, our leader keeps saying, it is not going to get better. That zoo is not designed, it was not designed to better anybody that comes from there. As long as you are living in the zoo, the contraption called Nigeria, your life will be meaningless unless you are prepared to kill. If you are prepared to kill, if you are prepared to destroy, if you are prepared to steal, then you can survive there. If you are just ordinary person who wants civil society to prevail, you will never make it there. People will write you off. And if you want to preach, they say, preach and be righteous, you're going to die of hunger. And you can see that the righteous are not all that making it unless you are corrupt. Unless you are corrupt, you hide your corruption under the guise of being a reverend or being a church member, but internally you know you are corrupt. Only that you haven't been caught. You are corrupt. So Nigeria is never going to get better. The only way to get away from Nigeria is to destroy Nigeria. Our leader is very correct. He said, if you don't destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will end up destroying you. Look at all the people that left that contraption. The moment you are in that contraption, you will never get your heads together. You won't even develop yourself. But the moment you get out of that place, you will see yourself being developed rapidly. So when you come back, people will begin to look at you and say, oh, he came back from abroad. Even if you are in Togo, you will develop in Togo rapidly. Even if you are in Burkina Faso, you will develop yourself rapidly because the environment enables you to develop. Look at the so-called country where people are not being treated fairly. A certain group of people are treated differently and the other part are treated differently. And you will end up saying, I'm a Nigerian. I am proud to be a Nigerian. You are stupid to say that. You are very foolish to say that. If you are in the south and they will increase, it doesn't matter southwest or southeast. If you are in the south, Oduduwa and Biafra, and they will increase the cost of petroleum or diesel, they will increase it and goes to the north. They will go to north and subsidize it. They will subsidize it for them. Likewise, in educational level, gaining admission to university, they will increase your cutoff point or cutoff mark. When you go to the north, they will reduce it to 0. In fact, if you score 2, you are in. While in the south, if you score 300 and 270, if the cutoff mark is 300, if you score 350, still you don't gain admission. They will maneuver it, make life miserable and impossible for you to make it. So you see, if you are living in such society and you were born in such society, you haven't seen the other side of life. You will be thinking that this is normal. This is normal. I'm going to live in this kind of habitat, but you never knew that you are living in a wide jungle, wide life, where somebody will be prepared to hide food, palliative, that was given for masses, and they will keep it there while they are watching you dying slowly. And you are comfortable, you want to come up and say you are a Nigerian, and don't you see how stupid you can be, or you are? I'm not saying it, I'm just describing your behavior towards what is going on around you. So if they can decrease or reduce the cost of petroleum, which we all use, I can't drive my car without diesel. I can't move. If the price of diesel increases in any society, everything will automatically increase because people ferry their thing from one position, from from point A to B through petroleum other means. So if the price increases, the cost of living, the cost of products in the market, in the supermarket will automatically increase. They are all connected. That is why some people are saying, oh, the bag of cement was 1,000 plus before and now it's 3,000, because the trailer that will be conveying the cement need petroleum, either diesel or whatever, to go and deliver that thing. So they're not going to give it to you at a subsidized rate. But to show you that you are not in one country, to show you that there is something, this is open discrimination, open apartheid, segregation in front of your very nose. They reduce or subsidize the cost of petrol product in the north and increase it massively in the south. So if you are busy throwing punches, Yoruba want to fight the Igbo want to retaliate, and all those mentality, you can see that you are going nowhere. The people you are fighting, Yorubas and Igbos, you are not enemy towards each other. Your common enemy is the Fulanis, the people that they call themselves the Northerners, the Arawas. Those are your enemies. You should prepare and go for them and destroy that thing they are doing. So if you know the reason, let me give us another final explanation to this. The reason why they are not increasing it in the north is because not only they care for their people. One, the product we are talking about comes from Biafra land. Oil and gas comes from Biafra land. Now, because there are no much people over there in the north, where you generate crowd, where you get, if you take your things to Lagos, you sell it. If you take it to East Onitsha, you sell it. You sell it. Even Port Harcourt, you sell it and get your money. If you take any product to north, you will be selling it one to each, one person, one by one, and by the time you finish, the person who is dealing with the same product or on the same product in the southeast or southwest would have gone 3 times to bring those products, and still you are still selling the particular one you brought 6 months ago. It's not finished. So you can see where they generate resources, fund to run that contraption is in the south, and they're telling you that they are more in number. You can see you don't need rocket scientists to know these things. I myself, sitting outside that contraption, can see the contraption very, very clearly and very well. So you can see that this is robbing Peter and Paul, Pay Mohammed. That's what they're doing. Mazi, Obilo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I have someone here on the Facebook. He wrote and said, "Those are not the word. Those are not his words." That is exactly what this person wrote, and he came down. What caught my attention is he said, "Always quote him correctly." Well, my brother, you have your right to say whatever you want to say. Whatever I'm saying here, I'm just saying it because it's just the truth. Alright, Mazi, the reason why I bring that our leader right is just that I am driving it somewhere. That is the reason why I bring that as the first question. Now the second one is, I also went to our leader's Facebook. Do you know what he says? What is here? What I'm seeing here? What I saw on our leader's Facebook, he said, this was today. He said, "Good news. The Trump administration on Monday designate Nigeria the Great British Zoo in Africa as a country of a particular concern, CPC in brackets, for particularly several violations of religious freedom, and designation that open it up to economic sanction, something Pope Francis and or Archbishop of Canterbury hasn't been able to do." So the reason why I'm bringing this, like I when I open up, I said earlier on that things is happening that is to say, I don't even know where to start from. I don't know what to say and what not to say. That is the reason why I decide to come from the angle that I am coming from. So Mazi, this morning, the second question to you is this move, is it a right move in the right direction? If it is, shred it once again to Biafra so that they won't. So please go ahead.
Absolutely, it's a right move in the right direction. I want to remind us. I don't know what the person whom you are reading the script was writing from Facebook, but I want to tell us this. Our leader said that he does not want to kill Nigeria instantly. Remember, this man said it, that he wouldn't want to kill Nigeria instantly. He said it when he came back from, I think from Israel or so. He said it, he said, I repeat, that he wouldn't want Nigeria to die instantly, that he want to give Nigeria slow death. This is part of slow death. He said he will cut Nigeria piece by piece. End of the quote. This is what he said. Our leader Mazi said it. Now you see, when you want to kill a nation, systematically, you kill a nation in this form. The tweet you quoted, I have a part of it in my Twitter handle here. I think it was said by the U.S. Secretary of State Mr. Mike Pompeo, said U.S. has included Nigeria on a blacklist of nations where systematic, ongoing, egregious religious freedom violations are. The nations that are included, that are in this list are China, Saudi Arabia, and Nigeria, Pakistan as well, and so many others that you don't practice your belief freely. So that means if that could be possible or is happening there, there is possibility of Nigeria facing sanction, and Nigeria will not get anything they are requesting from any international community freely or easily. They won't get it. There will be a kind of embargo, so that will be placed upon Nigeria. So even if you especially who are the ones oppressing the other? The Muslim of the north are the ones oppressing the southerners, and the Jewish people in Biafra land. Don't forget that we are Jewish people. I'm Jewish, of course, and Biafrans are Jewish people. We have our lineage traced back to God and back to Israel. So we are not ashamed of who we are. Even if some people will come and dispute it because they don't know, for the fact that you don't know that electricity current can shock somebody, you don't believe it, doesn't mean that if you put your hands in that naked wire that you're not going to be electrocuted. You will be electrocuted. For the fact that you don't believe in the force of gravity doesn't mean that if you jump from the pinnacle of a temple or from the mountain that the gravitational force is not going to pull you down and get you killed, shatter your bones and your spine, so you will be dead. If you don't believe in it, well, it is your choice that you don't believe in it. But is it an established law? It is an established law. So everything that I am saying is what I can back up with facts and evidence. So if our leader said earlier on in his broadcast, one of his broadcasts, he said he preferred to destroy Nigeria piece by piece. If you ask me, Rabbi, what do you prefer? I will tell you instant death. The suffering is too much. The suffering is just too much. The killing is just too much. All this discrimination, rape is unimaginable. Look at what is happening in Obilo. And somebody who happens to be a Biafran said, because of political gain or ambition, said he's not an Igbo man. And killings are going on there. He brought terrorists in uniform to come and kill his people. So if you ask me, what can this thing do? It does a lot of things. That number one, those people running that contraption cannot move easily. They have been identified. Under whose administration are they carrying these atrocities out? Under the late Muhammadu Buhari, the former president of Nigeria, the late president, because he's dead. They are keeping it, they don't want to say it. They don't want to admit that Buhari is dead. And now, the person whose administration brought it to light is the president of America, the current president of America, President Donald J. Trump. His administration pointed this out, while the Pope, the very Pope of Roman Catholic and the Bishop of Canterbury could not point out that the Christians, the so-called Christians, are being killed in that contraption called Nigeria. And other believers, other people opposing other belief system like the Shiite are being killed because of the religious intolerance going on in that contraption called Nigeria. All the men of God in the same contraption, I saw some men and women of God, I listened to them, I used to send them messages saying they are praying for Nigeria, that nothing will happen to Nigeria. Anything that happens, no weapon form against Nigeria. I said, excuse me, where are these men coming from? Are they living in Klankukuland? I remember a woman whose ministry is in Ajao Estate. I don't want to mention their ministry, the ministry's name, but everybody knows a very powerful ministry in Ajao Estate in Lagos. This woman will get up on their God-given platform and be decreeing that Nigeria will be better. Who told you that? Who told you that Nigeria will be better? If you kill believers, if the country you are praying for is busy killing Christians, and Christians all over the world are speaking, some Christians have left and began to seek political asylum in other countries, and they are bringing every atrocities to light over there within all those international communities where they have fled to. And those people are now asking, is this thing happening? And you are in your churches saying you are praying for Nigeria, that every nation has issues, Nigeria will get better, Nigeria is not exceptional. Other nations have different issues, not that kind of issues, for God's sake. And you cannot be able to see that something is wrong in the contraption where you are. And you are telling the people that it is well, that Nigeria will not be destroyed, that not all those people planning to destroy Nigeria from outside the country. Shame on all of you. That's why I said I made a decree that heaven will not respond to your request. You are men and women of God. I'm a man of God too. So if you decree, I make a decree. I back my decree up by evidence to heaven, and heaven will know who is correct. I believe everybody knows that heaven is not partial. Heaven is not partial. Heaven looks into every issues before even heaven sent even angelic armies to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. He first of all asked Abraham. He had an engagement discussion with Abraham. Abraham, when he noticed that they were there to do destruction, he began to negotiate because he knows that his cousin Lot was there. He said, if you have 50 righteous people, will you do it? They said no. The angel says no. If you have 45, he brought it down to even 10. They said, if we see 10, we will not do destruction. And that was when Abraham knew that Sodom and Gomorrah, they have gone. They have decayed. The immorality, violation of human being. Violence is not only when you shoot somebody. You can violate the law. You can violate traffic law. That this is violence as well. You can violate the order of the country. The judicial system is violence. It's not only when you shoot somebody or you arrow somebody, then or you knock somebody. That is a physical violence. There are many violence we're looking at. And before heaven could authorize the killing, the angels went there and did fact-finding mission. When they got there, the people even invaded them, said, we want to have you. And you know the rest of the story. That was when they removed Lot out, said, with the family, get out of here. We're going to do destruction now. Nigeria is due to be destroyed. Nigeria is not anyone praying for Nigeria to be good you are just, you have lost it. You don't know what you're talking about. Men and women of God, especially Biafran Christians, the foolish Christians. The word of God said foolish Galatians. They were foolish. Even when they had the word of God in them, they were foolish. They don't know. They can't read. They don't even understand. You can't pray for something that is destined to be destroyed, to be fixed. You can't do that. You allow God to do what he has to do. Nigeria is destined and due for total disintegration. That is the solution. So if our leader said that he will cut Nigeria piece by piece, the day he was saying it, I was making a note. I said, Nabikono, Gilebo piece by piece. Why can't you give them let this in? He knows, God knows. He knows how he wants to do it. If terrorists can cut somebody's womb or body part and be taking human organ for trafficking, is that not a slow death? Painful death for that matter. Maybe because of that, God through the mouth of our leader said he will give Nigeria a slow death, because the blood of those people are speaking to God. So if this thing is so, let it be. Let it be that Nigeria is not made to survive, not made to better, not made to be better, not made to prosper you. You can't prosper in Nigeria. It's impossible. Oil and water will never meet. They can never mix. You can't mix them. So the best thing is for the Arewas to go. Let them go and practice their religion. If the Pope and the Bishop, the people that founded the religious belief system you have there, the people that are pioneering them, could not condemn what is going on. How do you want to believe that you will be saved there? I mean, saved from the violence that is coming. I want to shock us, but let me pass over the another question for our moderator Mazi Obilo, because there is something I am seeing, the signal I'm getting. I said, you guys don't know what is happening or what is about to happen to Nigeria. These Europeans, some of them are heartless. Mazi Obilo.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, I will go to another question, but this one is, this one is touching me because ndoke kwuru ka ha si that na a na-eshi n'ụlọ mara mma pụọ n'ama. You understand? So, and this one has to do with me. This one has to do with me. It's just true that I do not, it's just like I don't want to start saying everything, but I really want to say this one because it has to do with us. If Imo State is taken by these terrorists, you know that Biafra is gone. Imo State is in the heart of Biafra land, and they are trying everything they can to take it. A news came out yesterday, being the 7th of December, on how they are planning. They've come with so many names. They come with their Ruga. They've come with their Waterways B. They've come with all kinds of names. We all know that is not what they are coming to do. All they are coming to do is just to take over our land. Now, they said they are planning to give a massive land, land in a place called Ipob in Wangele local government. I know, Mazi, you will know where this place is. Ipob in Wangele local government.
I know where it is.
Alright, that is exactly what they are planning to do. And in this settlement, they also say that they will build a military barrack inside it. Now, we all know all they have been doing. We all know their plans, how they execute their plan, on how they go about it. When they go out to kill people, like what happened in Benue, when they kill people, when the village come after them, they run into military barrack and their life will be protected. In the night they will come out again. This is exactly what they want to replicate in our land. Mazi, please, I don't know if you have anything to say about this.
Yes, I do have something to say about that. You see, their system, their tactics. One of their tactics is hit and run. That's what they do. They hit, they run into their barracks. That's what they do. So if I look at what is going on, we trace it from the beginning. The people they gave charge of some certain countries are people that works for them. They work for them. They sign agreement and they entered into a very spiritual, deadly spiritual covenant to carry some certain things out. Yesterday I was interacting with somebody who happens to come from the place of Ojos Okalo. So this guy knows Ojos Okalo pretty well, very, very well. And there was something he brought up. He said that Ojos Okalo he was nobody, and he's still nobody. That Ojos Okalo's profession was Obioma. I said, excuse me. Oh, he said, you don't know? I said, no. He said that Ojos Okalo was Obioma. He said, what do you know what Obioma is? I said, yeah, Obioma is the one now. The people that carries a sewing machine, the one they carry on the shoulder. He said, yeah, that was his job. That was what he's doing until he ran into house a Fulani person who took him and they entered into one nasty covenant or whatever, and he was out from their side for a while. And all of a sudden they sent him to begin to campaign for a position, political position there, that he even came to speak to the mother. And the mother couldn't believe it. The mother and the dad couldn't believe what he was telling them. At a time, everything came into manifestation. Likewise, the man in Imo State. How can you, Mazi Obilo, I'm not in shock, I'm not surprised. If Mr. Emeki Ihedioha won the election single-handedly with overwhelming results, numbers, and all of a sudden they said Mr. Emeki Ihedioha did not qualify or did not win. They brought someone who never even was in the second position, third position, but he was in the fourth position. What does that tell you? They brought him to do what? The will of the Fulanis in our land. Just like what they are doing with Ohanese for long. We are seeing documents coming out, flying out here and there. Those things are real. So if you see Ohanese, you will think the Ohaneses represent Igbo. You must be joking. Ohanese never represented Igbo. They don't represent Igbo. It is high time we set up our Ohanese through Ohanese. I don't want to go ahead of my leader. I don't want to go ahead of my leader, because if you let me lose, I'm going to say something here. Let me hold myself. Mazi Obilo, the man in Imo State, is being stationed there by the Fulanis to do their bit. He never qualified. He doesn't even have the criteria to be a governor. They put him there to be doing whatever they ask him to do. Now, what is the way out? Tell us, can someone, ask what is the way out? I don't believe in talking about problem. I talk about problem, but I will offer solution. The solution is just simple. It is not simple, but it is a collective effort. It is just a collective effort. The solution is that since they are coming violently, and someone will say, violently? Did I see them violating anything or shooting people? I keep telling us, violence is not only when you shoot somebody and kill somebody physically, that person is violent. No, you can be silently violent. You violate the law. When our leader said we will apply, civil disobedience, that is disobedience, and that is civil violation of what they set up. We violate everything they set up in a civil manner, not being militant. So when they call our movement terrorist group, that is what every dictatorial regime calls their opposition. They call them terrorists, they call them liars, they call them propagandists, so many names. Are you getting me? So that's what they are. So what we're gonna do is to violently fight back and chase anything out that will come there. Let them come to build military barracks. Is military barracks, are they schools? Are they industries where you can employ people in the east? If you build breweries in the north, they will go and destroy it, saying that they don't drink beer, but they will expect the governor to bring the revenue to the federal pocket, and those revenues are industries that they build in the east, like breweries, and they will sell the beers, take the money, give it to the north. They will take it and take your pipe. They will pipe your crude oil and gas to the Niger Republic. I want to let me say this. I don't want to jump ahead of time, but let me say this. If I look at what the French and the British are doing, they have already splitted Nigeria. Very soon it will come to your notice that the Arewas will merge with Niger Republic. Very soon you will see Arewas will merge with Niger Republic, and their official language will be French and English because of the new development. But over the years, they will change it. French will be dominant because they will kind of put institutional racism that if you can't speak French, or if you don't speak French, you cannot get better employment. They will have issues there at the end. And the other ones will be English speaking side. So if we don't fight back, we are all gone. As I said yesterday, the rest of the Africa shouldn't think that this will not affect them. It's their stupidity and being naive that is causing all this problem. If the rest of the Africa should do the needful, we wouldn't be here talking today. The rest of the African countries would have backed up Ipob led by Mazi, and the game will be over. If Julius Nyerere could do it in Tanzania to get rid of the late Idi Amin, the former president of Uganda, the late one, President Idi Amin, or Field Marshal Idi Amin Dada. If Julius Nyerere could take up that step, a bold step to flush that person out, and their regime that was destabilizing their region, if he could do it, that means that man deserves to be awarded, to be applauded. But these particular neighboring countries, they cage them from Europe. Don't interfere with this. It's not a territorial integrity. It's not within your jurisdiction. They start putting a lot of laws that is very irrelevant. But the people in Togo are Yorubas. Part of their families are living in the current Nigeria. They speak Yoruba language. So you see your brothers dying. You don't want to talk about them. You want to go down to the east to talk about Obilo. No, there's something wrong there.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Things is happening. You know, they are killing our people. They are doing all kinds of things to us. Now they are coming with another. The last one they tried and it fails was waterways bill. Now this one, they came to our place and they said is palm tree agricultural projects. I laugh at it. Biafrans do not give in to whatever project they came with. It is the same person under their dirty clothes. They are still the same people. If they fail with this one, they will still come again. Biafrans, do not give in. Do not give in. Our freedom is at hand. Mazi, this moment or this minute, I am going to give you opportunity, or I'm going to allow you to just break all hell loose on what you have for Biafra. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Obilo, thank you so much. You know, over the years, I have been listening to our leader. Let me say this. There is no one in that contraction could have woken my spirit up as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. Ken Saro-Wiwa didn't wake me up. I only felt sympathy. I was sympathizing with him. He never did, but I was sympathizing with him. I said, this is a good man. So to say, I didn't know much history about him at that time, but I did carry his message over far and wide, as much as I could, until our leader came. I was disappointed. To be honest, I was depressed when Ken Saro-Wiwa was executed. Any person listening to me from River State, from wherever Ken Saro-Wiwa originated from Ogoni, if you are from Calabari, listen to me. We Biafrans, we love people. Especially, let me not say Biafrans, let me not say single out a particular tribe in Biafran land. We love people. We are very accommodating. We are very, very accommodating. I have been a person that if you touch any of my people, I will go wild for you. I will go mad for you. I didn't wait anybody to consult me in order to fight the ugly system there. I have been fighting this system for a very long time, since I became a man, and I saw Ken Saro being faced with death, and he was if somebody is dying unannounced or noticed, that is a different kind of death. But if they pronounce to you that you're going to die tomorrow by 4 o'clock, I mean, think of what will be going on in your mind today. This is what they did to this man, and that was how they killed this man. And some chiefs in that particular region signed or endorsed his death. Some of them are still alive. Some of them have people still gathering around them. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out and he said no to this. What is going on here? They said they first of all checked into their database and saw that they believe he's nobody. No one has ever come out from there. Who gave him the right to speak? So they did everything possible they could to either they try bribery, they try offering him things that when you hear it, you say, take it and go now. This one they too much. And this man rejected it against every odd, rejected it. And now we are seeing the development, what is happening today. They let him go, gave him very stringent bail condition. He came out and he said, no, I have to talk to my people. He was going from one state to another state, from one town to another town. I am telling you, he to my town, prophetically fulfilling what was told me by a prophet in South Africa many years ago. And that was when I got to know. I said, wow, I am watching something being fulfilled in my very eyes. Is that for real? Then I woke up like any other men and women of God. Everybody woke up. And today we are hearing a lot of things, people coming out blackmailing, because the Nigerian government, the zoo government you are looking at today are very good in bribery. If you are a weaker link, you will go down. You will go down. They have strategies. They have people aiding them internationally. They are all over the world aiding them to do this. So they met whom they met, and the person capitulated. Let me tell us, this thing you see developing today didn't happen yesterday. This thing has been going on. This thing has been going on. That individual has been captured for a very long time. And they told him, begin to dismantle and to cause problem and to remove every principal officer that is competent to do good there. This guy started by executing the order piece by piece, slow and steady, to a point that he came to a certain point. I said no. People, you think coup d'etat is just by playing martial music and people being on the street shooting. There is what they call silent strategic coup d'etat. That's what they did. That is where I'm going to. And I can never end up this broadcast today without talking about the current development. That does not move us from our goal, our target. They say that if they capture that individual, they will destroy this movement. What did they do? They began to demand from the individual to be giving them information. He was very hungry and desperate for information. Our leader is led by God. If not God, if God is not involved in this journey, I'm telling you, this thing would have been a goal. It would have been a goal. Even when you are telling some certain officers, look at what is going on, they say we have to follow the procedure. And by the way, who am I to talk? Who am I to talk? I'm nobody to talk. I gave a reference to what happened to Chris Eubank Senior and Chris Eubank Jr. We know one of the greatest boxers I always admire is Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank, I remember one of his fights. He was knocked down and referee was about to rule the fight, to end the fight. He screamed, he said no. With blood in his mouth from his nose, he said no. He said, I am down but I'm not out. Let me do this fight. Let me go on with this fight. The referee, even he argued, contested, and the referee held his two hands. The two hands was very firm. The two hands weren't weak. So the referee gave him go ahead. Say, okay, let the fight commence. Go on with the fight. Let me put this story this way. These things play part in our daily activities lifestyle. And this man went and fought that his opponent and knocked him out. And that opponent couldn't get up. He has to win that by knockout. He gave that man knockout with bloody face, bloody nose, everything, and even one eye partially closed. He gave the opponent knockout. It's not how hard you hit me. What matters is who is gonna win at the end. It's not how hard you punch me. It's not how bloody I was during the fight. The fight is who is gonna win at the end. That is the fight. And this thing happened during the time of his not long ago. His son happens to be a fighter too. Very fierce fighter, I'm telling you, a powerful boxer. And he took a white guy they were fighting. I don't want to describe people by their color, but this is how the language we can understand. And he took the guy, and while he was taking this guy, throwing punches here and there, dancing around, you can see his feet are very firm on the ground. He wasn't just dancing around to fall. He was very, very strong. Your legs control your hands in boxing. If your legs are not there, your hands will not do the job. And the referee could have stopped that fight. The referee could have stopped the fight and saved the life of the other guy that was being punished. But he thought that guy will make a comeback. He thought the guy will make a comeback. What the referee was watching, the father of Chris Eubank Jr., that is Chris Eubank Sr., ran inside the ring, pushed the referee out, and ended the fight himself. Said, I don't want to if my son is disqualified, let it be, I don't need it. But I want to save the life of this young man. Because I could see the damages my son is giving to him. I don't want it. And do you know, Chris Eubank is given bravery award by British police. If you see him, he's wearing a badge from the police department here. A bravery award. That is what a conscientious person must do. It doesn't matter your position. Queen Esther said, if I perish, I perish. That's exactly what we are doing, and I did in this thing. I sent that message, said, no, something is wrong here. I remember when that guy was requesting, this member was requesting for all the people's identity document, that they want to travel to EU, bring your whole identity. I didn't know why that guy was requesting that identity. I questioned it though, but you see what the opposition can do. And he was doing that damages and destruction little by little, piece by piece. Somebody can compromise, you wouldn't know. You will think he is there for you. He will assure you or reassure you that he's there for you. You don't know that he has already compromised. And you will look at him, you think he's alone in this thing. There are many. Some of them are still with us. They haven't declared their republic yet. but they are there. So when you look at it, don't get yourself, confused as, oh, what is going on? Only him. My question is, what profit, what shall it profit you if you gain all these things and lose your life, and lose your family, lose your wealth, lose your self-esteem, lose everything? What shall it profit you? And you allow yourself to be least of the history. What a shame. It is what I'm telling. So if people come on air and be talking about the development, don't get disturbed. Don't think we have lost focus. Like one of the sisters was playing in a clip. Sometimes I want to tell us this, please. Biafrans, all those who mount radio stations, remember, all the things Lucifer said, heaven is not playing that clip today. You don't allow your platform, you don't give Satan your platform to speak through your platform. Satan, the greatest mistake you will do is to allow somebody with a contrary view to be airing whatever they are airing in your platform, via your platform. You may say, I have a reason. You can moderate it by yourself, but don't play what they are saying. Sometimes a lot of people pick the word of God and say, the word of God is, I will obey everything that is written in the Bible. It is the word of God. Hello? Satan spoke in the Bible too. Satan's word was documented in the Bible. Everything you see in the Holy Scripture isn't spoken by God himself. Satan spoke there. Satan spoke their life. Satan challenged God life in the Bible. So Satan, that word you are having is not only the word that God spoke. Satan's word was there too. So you can believe what you chose to believe that is speaking for your case in the Holy Book. But not everything contained in the Holy Book is spoken by God. Some of them were spoken by Satan and satanic orders. So you see where I'm going. So do not let your platform, because of the sister that was speaking and saying, oh, you get focused, you do this, and when you listen to it, if you don't have another third mind, you will say, oh, she's telling us, she's advising us it's the truth. But you look behind that thing, you will see that it's not coming from God. Remember, I will finally close this by a particular incident in the Bible. A person that was possessed by the spirit of divination was following Apostle Paul and kept saying, the first day, blessed is he that cometh from the Lord, great man of God. Look at him, the great man of God. Was he saying something wrong? No. He wasn't saying anything wrong. And the second day, he kept on saying the same thing. The third day, they kept on saying the same thing. It was then, there and then, the Spirit of the Lord rose up in the mind of Apostle Paul, who was Saul before, and rebuked that spirit and said, get out of her. And that spirit left. That she couldn't do those damages anymore. Now you ask yourself, excuse me, so somebody can be possessed by envy, jealousy, by evil spirit, and be talking good of somebody? Of course you don't know. It takes the Spirit of God to find out that this thing is not coming from God. Sometimes some people might be giving you advice. Drop this agitation now. I know you are doing great, you are doing it, but you see, they have come with God, and you will not pay attention. Oh, you have spoken about Uchemefo, leave this thing now, let's get focused. This is distracting us. But God, you think, oh yeah, it is coming from God. You don't know the mind behind that statement. They want to shut the broadcast off. They want to silence people while they are busy talking. Heaven has their broadcasting network over their heaven. I never had that heaven stop talking. Hell is talking too. So while hell is talking, heaven must be talking. Mazi, Obilo, I end this broadcast today from here. Thank you very much. Hello.
Mazi, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I will say, may Chukwuki Kabiama strengthen you and add everything that has gone out of you, so that next time you will come up once again and give it to us raw like you've been giving it to us. Thank you very much from me. May Chukwuki Kabiama be with you. Shalom. Alright, dear friends. Alright, our brother Rabbi, and he has done the needful. Dear friend, this morning, I really don't have much to say, because when I see things that is happening, it is very, very confusing. But in the same vein, I will say to us, we all must be focused. We shouldn't allow anything to distract us, because if we allow anything to distract us, doom is at the end waiting. We should not allow anything to distract us. Let us all keep on fighting the good fight of faith that we have been fighting. In so doing, victory will be ours. And I am praying that Chukwuki Kabiama will give us the strength to keep going on with the truths that we know, so that the truths will set all of us free. I will be opening now our line in a short time. I will be opening a line, and I will do that as soon as I come back from break, so that I will have some Biafrans to call in and contribute whatever they wish to contribute this morning before I go off air. Please stay with me, don't go away as I go for short break. I'll be back shortly.
Go anywhere you go. If you don't see woman, one day give butcher.
What's your never full of what's your never full of feeling can I be the never full of in geography. Is it wrong to go for freedom after due process? After due services of the world I'm praying to the whole world. Shall we die before the rescue? Shall we die before you fall? I'm singing my reggae, this reggae to the world. Ipob human rights activists, where are you? Rascal! I'm singing my reggae, this reggae to the world. You and BRU, these people that give a bit. Tell me the difference between fact and truth and reality. Biafra is a truth, Biafra is a fact, Biafra is reality. Some say if I sing this song they will tell me. I say no way for them. Do not tell the customer who is saying the fact. If you tell the customer, you are telling the truth. Some say if you sing this song they will chase you. Do not tell the customer who is saying the truth. If you tell the
You can also get hold of us on Skype. It is Biafra Rising Radio Biafra. Alright, caller on the direct line, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning to you and welcome to the program.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning, welcome to the program. Place your names and tell us where you're coming from and go ahead please.
Mazi, Pastor, you don't go to Kadi.
You see?
You have spoken well. If Biafra will stand firm like you, I don't think the restoration of Biafra will be delayed more than 2 days from today. But we are showing all the whole nations of the world that we are resolute. We are here. That's why we are here. I am Biafra, but they are not. We will die, we will live here, we will die here. All of you in Nigeria, you know resolute. We are coming back home. We need that is under control. We need Biafra. This present generation of Biafra, we were responsible. What happened in 1967 to 1970? If they want it to repeat again, repeat our generation. We need to now, I don't know about it. Every Biafra is everywhere and you have found yourself on this planet Earth. But you need and do lock in your heart all the time to be celebrated.
Alright, are you see there? Are you see there? Alright, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the problem with. Alright, let me go to caller on the WhatsApp and see who is the caller on the WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. My name is Obilo.
Good morning to
from
you.
Morocco.
You're welcome. Please go ahead.
All Biafra.
All here, Biafra.
Happy one family.
One family.
Mazi Chona. Please, see the post of Ruga in Wanga. Is it Ibaba? Is it Ibaba or Ibaba ABBA?
According to what I see, they said it's Ipa Abba. That is what I see. According to what is written. Ipa Abba.
Okay.
Close to Wangele stream.
Yes, I know. You know, why I want to say this because I know all this area from that Abba and these two rivers joined to the Wangele. Also, the same one was issue. So now, the area these people want to build that area now, it's isolated area, very, very dangerous area where they, if they carry somebody go there, I'm telling you, nobody ever, because that place from Umunachi and Abba joined together. Then the Ipob goes in I say that. Then from there now to the Wangele.
Yeah. I just saw it. Ipa Abba. Abba ABBA. Ipa Abba.
Abba ABBA. Abba. Yes. Abba. God. That place look to Okolaba. From that from Okolaba to the Wangele there, and to Abo to you see, these people have, and this thing they are doing it with the king and the politicians, both in the PDP and the APC. What is the mind of this Ruga in that such a manner for that area? My dear brother, that's why I want to say all the whole people that live, we must stand and stop that. That's very, very dangerous area. We will not accept because there is something mind. We will not be hanging there to price like a number. Because the way they say the number is where they keep their kidnapping people. All the hostage, all there. And that area is very dangerous for dealing with them. If they want to come out, there is no I can't be somebody, one person that brings it to. Everyone, the people, it should do something. IPOB will call generally. That place is very Ipob. It's very dangerous. Oh, that place is very dangerous. Oh, Biafra, keep it on 1 minute. And God bless you, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, let me go to direct line once again. Call on the direct line. Can you hear me? Call on the direct line. Can you hear me? All right. Caller on the direct line. Can you hear me? Let me see who else is there. Call on the direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on the direct line. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi,
go ahead, please.
I can hear you very well.
Please go ahead.
My line went off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Biafra. Anyone you have found yourself, take your Bible and study Isaiah chapter 31 and Isaiah chapter 40. You go together and say, you should just study it. And to prepare your heart, you don't know where to come to us. You see this all nations of the world. They want to eliminate us. You don't know. They don't want us, Biafra, to live on this planet Earth and say, hey, and they want to kill us so that they will take our life. But it is a lie. They will never take even one life from our life. Instead they will take it, they will shut down. You know that, you see this river, it is under control. The kingdom of darkness was before, and then the kingdom of Solomon has studied chapter 8 and chapter 9, and then the kingdom, so that we prepare to make sure that if this ministry stop us from protesting, they will stop us from going inside the bush, because we are going to apply first matter in chapter 2. You see, that's the line, because they want to eliminate us, and we will never have plan to come and take our life. If that's what we want, but I think that's the very good one. Oh, the man never do, you know what never do. Let them not be the last of the bag they charge it. They have proven himself that he said by God and believe in him. 2 days ago or 4 days ago. To go to get the autonomous body. Even though I'm not going to tell you, but you might even know you're going to tell you what you're talking about. He's talking about his talk. He's talking because they don't know what is coming to him. In America, he's trying to fail to prove themselves as the number one peaceful nation of this planet. They will go down. And then the trans come to ship up. One day we can have it. Only the one that's on the job. My China, my Japan, my India, my Malaysia. Talking about the Biafra, the Biafra. Every day they know what. My country was the Biafra, and I tell them the air. On the way to Biafra, the Biafra, the Biafra, the Biafra. Now we take it. I'm going to say the Biafra. That is just the thing. We should be playing. All the way to the Biafra, the Biafra. Seven months to come to the ship. They don't know that time they do. Thank
you. Oh, yeah, Biafra. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very, very much. All right, let me go to the WhatsApp once again and see. Call on the WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yeah, my beloved brother. Good afternoon or good morning from Warsaw, Poland here.
Almost the same thing. Good
I
morning
appreciate
from
you.
here.
And I thank Rabbi for doing the needful because me was now one head in Yoshi. We appreciate and we trust you. Well done, my brother. And we appreciate our beloved leader, Mazi Namdi Oku Kala Kamal also. That's our memory zoo. Mazi, like he said, the zoo garden, the end is exactly what is happening now. Whether they believe it or not. Yeah. Mazi left the zoo is gone. And our own is to make sure we are solidly behind the him. No question. Nothing is happening. And Mazi, again, about the Ruga they're talking about, Kislo is their brother, you know, that is Abba in Abba. And this thing came up on Sunday, and I said it already, Biafra. Mazi, this is not issue of non-Meganaba, or it is happening in Imo State. And I know for you as Iboneko and Arabia. So everybody, on your blood in code, you want to be your bridge with our day, of course, the council cannot stand the Yola. It will never stand.
Of course.
You know, what is giving them that mind, because they have a AZRT mobile police station around there.
Mazi, you remember? Mazi, you remember when they went to close to Obajarajara? You know, you remember that news?
Yes.
That was when they were still looking around, you know, to know exactly where will be okay for them. Now the Obajaraja place is not good for them because the people speak out now. They've come to the other side. Mazi, please go ahead.
Exactly, my brother. Because since 1 year, since we found the new champion, we continue shouting. We continue even the time this plan was hatched. I said it on the air. This man, his target is within and around this area, and today has it not happened. But at the end of the day, we will tell him that we own that land. It doesn't belong to him. Because whether you are anywhere you are not safe. It could be from a body, but you are living within and around that axis. You can be from Enugu, you can be from a Delta, you can be from but you are living that area. You can be from Benin. That's why we must come as a group of people, as standard people, very, very strong and fight this for us. Because Obilo Chaniola, so we cannot allow them. And we know the people behind there. And let me remind Uche Wosu of Nkwere, the Toban, Uche Wosu, Abba and Nkwere in December. You see what is happening, you see what you are bringing there with the emirs. We know the emirs, Mazi, forget, we will get there when the time comes. All of them, our computer is working, we are recording their names, we have all their names, even the chiefs that are collecting money, we know all of them. But let us be watching, and we're calling Biafra to do the needful. Mazi, I remain okay for you. This is not time of too much talking, time of action. My grandmother told action. This time, all of that encouraging me. What did it? It was first Sinaja, and then Sinaja. All those native doctors, so they show everybody December now. Bring it. Everybody must come out and have a volunteer, of course.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very, very much. All right, caller on the WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on the WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Please go ahead.
Because I have echo. The echo is so much. That's why I'm asking.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
My Obilo, God bless you, my brother, my lovely brother. God bless you, Obilo. I'm bless your family, my Obilo.
Thank you very much.
My fellow lovely Biafrans, I want you to listen to me. My name is Ifeanyi Ebo. Ifeanyi Ebo is my name, and I'm from Mbano. Mbano is in Imo. Imo is in Biafra land. And I live here in Spain, Mazi, which is the capital. And I am the deputy coordinator of the Zone 5, a very formidable zone. Zone 5 in San Cristobal, Los Angeles. Very formidable friend. Mazi, I want to thank, first of all, Rabbi Charles. I know, Charles, you are listening to me. Rabbi, you are listening to me. The country of Akokola Biafra, mostly Igbos. We are proud of you. Rabbi Charles, the Lord will bless you and bless your family. God will protect our family and protect your family as well. Rabbi Charles, if you have somebody like you, two persons like you, I don't think we will fear. Rabbi Charles, I am kneeling down begging you, Rabbi Charles, because they come to this forum all the time so that they can lecture us and motivate our mind, because some of us are weak, very, very weak. But with your advice, our morale will be high and high. Rabbi, God will bless you and bless you forever. I love you so much, just I love you so much. Because Mazi Nnamdi, our indomitable lion of Biafra, I have a song for you and Uche Mefo. The saboteur. Only we joke for you. Type one is joke. The fact of this saboteur is now described all over the whole world now is some of them of no good. If for the government to have finished and killed all of them, I don't think this opportunity now will continue commencing in Biafra land. Please, Biafra, I want you to listen to my song. Anya na nwanne kwere dọgụ, akpịrị ego, uche mesorere Nnamdi. Anya na nwanne kwere dọgụ, uche pụta n'izere Nnamdi. Anya na nwanne kwere dọgụ, akpịrị ego, uche mesorere Nnamdi. Anya na nwanne kwere dọgụ, uche pụta n'izere Nnamdi. Uche pụta n'izere Nnamdi. Uche pụta n'izere Biafra. Uche pụta n'izere Biafra. Let the words understand, but wherever you are, I want you to listen to this your song. You don't lie. You are Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot, table. Just I help you. Pay your monthly dues consistently. You preferred your own British passport, and now you became Biafra, so Biafra. The Lord will reward you and reward you forever, reward your family forever. I swear an oath. It's time to pay over. I swear an oath before I become a formidable Biafra, IPOB, and I swear that if I will betray Biafra, including our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, that my family will watch, that the Lord will watch my generation. And if something happens to you, you sworn before you become a deputy to your boss. As long as I betray Biafra, a guy doing the no blood, the family, but in your hand, they will be their family forever and enter. You share. Thank
you very much, brother. Thank you very, very much. I still have caller on the WhatsApp waiting. Let me go to him. Caller on the WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, Obilo.
Thank you very much for holding. Good morning to you. Welcome to the program. Please go ahead.
Yes, my name is Ezekwem Uchechi. I'm calling from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm from Okiwe province, Biafra land. I want to use this opportunity to thank our supreme leader, Ohamadika, one of Biafra land. Obuko Kechuku, okay, foreign OC was Omumemre Zoo, Otiti Zoo, Anya. I'm much more this economic okay, our supreme leader. He wants more than any man we call our supreme leader, because without our supreme leader, I don't think I and you will have opportunity to speak to the whole world today as we are speaking right now, and the world acknowledging what Biafrans represent, and the world acknowledge what we are suffering, and the world can be able to hear our voice. My special thanks go to our supreme leader, Mazi, our supreme leader. Also, my thanks go to Rabbi, my previous caller, a caller before me right now just acknowledged. Biafra, we have a lot of things, and that gift is ordained from Chukwuka Biama, right from old, from Limbibo or Eboshi. So Chukwu, we have everything. My special thanks to you, your analysis this morning, Rabbi Charles, God will strengthen you. I just want to chip in for my last caller. Actually, if you are ardent listener of Radio Biafra, you will discover Rabbi always come online on almost every platform every day, less when he's so busy with his assignment or his duty. So I thank him for that thing he has been doing, and we believe we will keep on doing it until Biafra is, because the Biafrans are listening, we are recording, we are keeping the record of everybody. Whatever we are doing to promote and to make sure we set our land free, Biafrans are keeping eyes, and we are keeping the record straight. So that is to say. Also, what I want to say is the analysis that I just gave when he was saying about the letter being released on my book under the administration of Donald Trump. You know, there's a reason why we are keep on mentioning the administration of Donald Trump, which other previous administration have not had that opportunity to do or try to speak out what atrocity the things that are going on in that contraction. But under the administration of Donald Trump, we can see it, and we know. Biafra, let me not tell you, from the event unfolding in United States just concluded election last month, with the events coming out about the election fraud, Donald Trump is coming back. Forget all the whole shenanigans you are seeing in their mainstream media, CNN, Sky News, Al Jazeera, all the rest. They are irrelevant. They are not the people that project or to call for the president. And the American people, their eyes has woken up right now. They know the rightful thing, who is their president, who won their 2020 presidential election. And let me tell you, Donald Trump is coming back. And once he's come back for his second term of his administration, he's going to do the needful. And the God will use him to do what the terrorist Obama could not even do during his own administration. By chance, I thank you for that. Also, let me reiterate on the statement made by the chief army office in the Zoological Republic. Use tissue paper. Our leader gave Nigeria, call Nigeria zoo, which is even a better name compared to their current, media publicity. Yeah, their current media publicity. Femi Adesina call Nigeria used tissue paper. But when Donald Trump called in 2018 that Nigeria and this is a shithole, all of them are lamenting, crying like a foul baby that this man have said this and that. But their own person, who is also the personal assistant to the president, on media and publicity, called Femi Adesina, he used his mouth and describe Nigeria as a used tissue paper. Now, they have made a statement that in the next 20, this is what is coming out from Brotai. Brotai said this week that in the next 20 years, that Boko Haram will still be in existence, will still be holding them captivity in jail. And now you come and realize the current statement made by the Secretary of State under Donald Trump, Mike Pompeo. You will understand how the whole thing is happening. And also last week, was it during the weekend on Friday or Saturday, the president of Zoological Republic called Jonathan made a statement. The unity of that contraction is questionable. This is what will tell you that what I and you, what Biafrans are doing, the world is seeing it, and the world recognize who we are. The whole pressure is on Nigeria, and the only remedy that will save that used tissue paper is total disintegration of Nigeria. And how will such a thing happen is referendum, because Nigeria is their so-called democratic, they are practicing democracy. Therefore, they have to follow the evidence and the independence of democracy. They must follow the due process of democracy, which will usher us the restoration of Biafra for referendum. Referendum is what is going to solve all these things they are doing right now. Mazi, Obilo, thank you very much. On Tuesday and Saturday, and Friday, I'm always with my phone waiting for your broadcast, and God will strengthen you, my brother. It's so easy for what you are doing for Biafra. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much for coming in. Bless you. Thank you very much. All right, caller on the WhatsApp once again. Can you hear me? Caller on the WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Please go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
You're welcome to the program.
Our Lord God had dedicated IPOB and our leader once more again, as usual. Yes. God always answer us. Bello Yahaya of Kogi State, we are making a broadcast 2 days ago. He said that the Nigerian youth, 22 policemen all over the federation during NSAS protests. During NSAS protests, 22 policemen were killed, all the whole federation. And the governor of Rivers State, White, now took the action upon him to kill the indigenous people in Obilo. To kill the indigenous people in Obilo. While the problem happened all over federation, he now single IPOB out. Now want to destroy the names of IPOB, which he cannot do. Now killing the IPOBs. And the Ayabelo, his counterpart, has come out again to say 22 policemen were killed during NSAS protest, which is not IPOB that killed the policemen. IPOB never burned Obilo police station. IPOB has never destroyed anything. Even before the NSAS protest starts, the local government chairman, Gerard Ofoji, has given his portion, his family house, to SACS to live there in where they call Concom. They start fishing the IPOBs out, start killing them one after the other before that NSAS protest come out. And today, we are calling IPOB, which is not IPOB. The Nigerian youth do this in their own hand, and the government of Nigeria are the one that employed the hoodlums to fight the peaceful protesters. Then today now, Wike is turning it to call IPOB. It's not IPOB issue. This is what they have planned for long, to kill our people. And that is why he came out, start killing our people. So I'm still making this thing, and I'm still tweeting it for people to know what happened in Obilo. For people to know what happened in Obilo. The local government chairman, his elder brother, Precious Ofoji, late, his local government chairman, they are doing this thing as a family business. They don't want to leave that. They don't want to leave that local government. That's why they are doing all they are doing. This thing is not something of IPOB issue. It's something of people from AFAM, people from Apote. These people in Obilo Central are trying to be the local government chairman every time. That's why they are killing other indigenous that did not accept with them. People are looking this thing beyond what we are seeing, because people that from there will tell you what is happening there. Anytime they invite me in radio, I will come out on my face and anything and say the problem that are happening there. They are just trying to hang themselves in IPOB. Start doing this rubbish for people to recognize them, because whoever that call IPOB must be promoted. Whoever that kill IPOB must be promoted. That's why they are doing what they are doing. IPOB did not look for any person trouble. I will still say it anywhere, anytime, any day. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I have a caller on the Skype. I will go to him straight away. Caller on the Skype, can you hear me?
Yes, my brother Mazi, good morning from here.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the program. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Good morning, dear friends. This is your brother Pastor Jai calling from Lagos as usual. I just briefly want to encourage our people that we should not give up. More especially the issue of the Ruga the Fulani administrator is bringing in Wangele. Our people must not give that idiot that opportunity. Anything is going to take, it should take. There is a way these Fulani people do their things. After a while, they will tell you they want to cite army college, army workshop, army church, army mosque, whatsoever. They use the military to collect our land. Just like that of Ngopala, Owerenta. That is how they keep on seizing our lands. Keep on seizing our land. Obis everywhere, they collected everywhere. Not only Wangele, the entire Imolite must resist that attempt of the Fulani administrator. And another thing I learned that they have started Otokoto of a thing in the again. That the Fulani administrator has started Otokoto business again. That the Ikenebu address yet to be released. Somewhere in Ikenebu, if you visit there, our children, our ladies, our girls, when they visit there, they will not come out again. Nobody will see them again. Our people should do everything to fight this, the second phase of activities of Otokoto, led by the Fulani administrator, also Dimba. Our people must be mindful and strategize a way of dealing with this traitor in our land. We must, it's very, very important. And we were able to, from our investigation, to discover that the modular refinery that is functioning on the commission in Watersmith, that Dangote is behind that modular refinery, the 5,000 capacity capacity modular refinery, including the 45,000 barrel are on site. They are planning. I remember when I gave this information some time ago that Shell is buying a sizable portion of land in our high where we have this gas. As well, half of it belongs to Dangote because they have to collaborate and they have to buy it out in the form of Shell and hand it over to Dangote. You see how they rush and commission that project. Just wait from now onward and see what is going to be coming out of that particular modular refinery. Dangote is part and parcel of that modular refinery. That is why they allowed it. You just watch. But one thing I just want to promise them, they should know that is Ohaji Enuma. We have a way we do things. They should go and ask that Fulani administrator. We have a way we do things. We can burn the whole place overnight. We burn everything down overnight. Go and ask those army that used to be there. They will tell you more better. We do not fear army because army possess nothing compared to when our people rise to shut that place down or burn everywhere. And you people will hear from us when the time come. And finally, every youth in this contraction must go out to march for the answers, protest, and end bad governance, as well as end Fulani dominance in Nigeria. You must go out. If you don't want them to freeze your account, if you don't want them to deny you job, if you don't want them to charge you for darkness, if you don't want them to carry your money, go to the jail to build road, build railway, build refinery, give light and everything from the money that is gotten from our land. And you are here suffering after graduation. You remain jump from one place to another. You will go as a degree holder. They'll be offering you job of 15,000. If you even manage to see, they'll tell you, we'll give you stipend of 15,000. I don't know who is thinking that it's not real. It is real. Come here, you manage to get one after attending the interview. They will tell you, you do marketing 30,000 or 25,000, and they will place you on commission under the sun. That is what graduates are suffering after wasting the money for education. You see, at the end of the day, that person that did not even attend secondary school and went to start up a petty trade, at the end of the day will begin to feed you and your family rather than you that waste the whole years pursuing education. At the end of the day, you don't have any job, you don't have anything, and before you retire back, you begin to find your feet, go back home, begin to do start farming and all that. The time is already running. It is very, very important that you must have to come out to hit the streets. Join the people protesting. Anything the Fulani people want in this Nigeria, they need to give them. You must come out. Let your police come, let your army come. Of course, the strategies will not reveal to them, but they will be surprised because they will be in shock how this very moment is going to shock them. Let the police try to kill one person. Unimaginably, they will see what they never believe. The previous EndSARS protest is a child's play compared to what is going to happen. If they make that mistake of shooting or killing anybody, they will regret it, and that will be the final end and burial of the contraction. Obilo, thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you, my brother. I want to ask you one thing. What do you mean by, because it's not that I don't know, but I do know, but I just want you to explain it to people so that they will understand, because so many people that are not even Nigerians are listening. When you say charge you for darkness, can you please explain it, please?
When I say charges for darkness, people do not understand. Never do not give light. If they bring light now, after 15 minutes the light will go. You will see the light next week or in 2 days time, the same process. The light will not be used for anything. At the end of the day, like where I live now, they will come and give your flat, give you about 30,000 naira that you never use for. And this thing they are giving you 30,000. If you go and subscribe, if they give you PPM, prepaid meters, you cannot use more than 5,000 a month, including your cooker, even your AC. But they will give you a bill of 30,000. You never use the light for 1 day. You have been using your gas. They will just flash the light. They will take it back. And immediately you want to on your television, your fridge, they will take it back. You go and on your gas or you on your generator. The money you spend in generator, if fuel is even more than the charges they are giving you. At the end of the month, they still give you bill. So compare what the one you use for your generator and that of the one you pay for light. You'll be paying close to 40 or 50,000 a month. Yet you didn't see light. That means in other words, you are paying for darkness. You are paying. They are charging you for what you did not use. That is, you will be in darkness. At the end of the month, they charge you. If you refuse, they will cut your wire and everything, and you have to pay twice if they must come and put it. If you take it to court, worse. Judiciary on their own is a problem. Everything in the contraction is a problem. That is what Nigeria had to end, and that is what I mean by paying for darkness. Right. You don't use what you pay.
All right, I can rightfully say with what you say right now, I can rightfully say that Nigerian government is a criminal. They are thieves that are stealing from the ordinary people. Is that correct?
Exactly. You apply for prepaid meter. You pay. They do not give you prepaid meter. See how many months you have paid for prepaid meter. Nobody is talking to you. They have collected money both for the prepaid meter. Then they leave you with the estimated. They will leave you with the ordinary meter, so that they will be giving you estimated bill for the prepaid meter. They will be loading you whether you like it or you don't like it. Oh my God! You don't know. Anybody that don't know that Nigeria is a hellfire does not know what we are suffering here.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Kabema bless you and be with you guys until Biafra come. Thank you very much. All right, Biafrans all over the world. You can hear from our brother, from his lamentation. I can rightfully say that Nigerian government, they are criminal. That is exactly what it is, because you can say something and also have something to substantiate what you're saying. I am not just saying it because I'm saying it. You can hear it from those that are living in the hellfire called Zongeria of Sambisa Forest. Without saying that, Biafrans, most especially for those in Imo State, the parts that they have come to steal from us. Now they say they want to come to establish palm oil tree, whatever they call it, palm oil tree agricultural, whatever projects they call it. If you want to do that project, if really you really want to do that project so much, why don't you we will give you for free. Take palm kernel from our place. Take it to your Sambisa forest. You claim that place is so big that you, when you listen to them talk about this Sambisa forest, then you understand every single thing that I'm saying. They claim that they have land in Sambisa forest. Now I'm saying to you, leave our land alone. Take palm kernel from our land that we can give you for free. Take it to your Sambisa. Go there and plant it. Do whatever you need to do there. Do not come close to our land, because it's not going to be funny what will happen to you guys. Biafrans, do not allow them to do this. Do not give in to their evil that they have brought to our land. Do not give in to them. Nigerian government is a government of thieves. They are a bunch of thieves. Nigerian government is a government of death. The government that kill her own people with hunger, with starvation, with terrorism, name it, all kinds of things. Nigerian government is a government of Mieti Allah. They are the Mieti Allahs that they send to all these rural areas, sent to your governments, sent to look into what is happening all over the places. In the process, they kill. Nigerian government is also a government of Janjaweed, where they recruit. They have this Janjaweed, name it, so many places. You go to the north, you see them. You go to their prison, you get them there. Everywhere, they have it everywhere, where they recruit those they use in destroying lives. Nigerian government is a government of death, which all of us know. Only in Nigeria you have franchise of terrorist groups not 1, not 2, but all the way to 7. Still counting, because it is their franchise. They keep bringing new brand, to update which one will be more sophisticated than others. Biafrans, it is very, very important that we know that Nigeria is evil, and that's evil that Nigeria is. That is what it will be. It will not change, because Nigeria, from young they were evil, up until now they are still evil. They will not change overnight. The only thing we need to do is, according to our leader said, we need to disband Nigeria. We need to separate from those evil sucking demons, blood sucking demons. I must be honest with you. We need to separate from them. The only way we do that is let them go, we stay on our own. By so doing, we will save lives. By so doing, Biafrans all over the world, I have said so much, and I can still go. I can still keep on going, but right now the time is not on my side. I will try to descend right now to close the curtain on this program this morning. And I want to also apologize to those that really want to come in and contribute, because my time has gone. And I want to also apologize once again. Next time I will do more than I have done today. But in all, I just want to say a very big thank you to Biafrans. All of Biafrans that has made this program worthwhile. From Rabbi Charles to the last person, I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. Even Biafrans all over the world, Biafrans in Biafra land in particular, I want to thank you so much. Those that are defending our land, I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. You all are doing us great. All of you are doing us great. And we will do all we can to make sure we move to the direction that we are supposed to move in. I want to say once again a very big thank you to Biafrans all over the world. I want to let you know that without you, this program will not be what it is. You make this program what it is. So from me to each and every one of us, it is a very, very big thank you from me to each and every one of us. And I will say this, like our leader will always say, to those of us that love the truth, may the truth that you know guide and protect you. May the truth that you know preserve you and your family. May the truth that you know guide your footstep. And I will also say, in all that you do in this week that we are in, may Chukwu Kikadiama that lives in heaven, may he alone guide and protect all of us all. In no other name I have prayed this prayer, but that name that creates heaven and earth. And I will say, thank you, dear friends.
From your home, the undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in love. They want to stop our freedom, but the enemy say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Raise up the people. asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
We are going home.
By the name of Ipob,
oh, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom,
we are going
freedom, in the name of Ipob,
we are free.
no enemy can stop what Ipob
We are going
we believe in the name of Ipob, Chukwu Kasiyaniye. No one can battle with Ipob Ikabiama. God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Ipob Ikabiama.
We are going home.
By the name of Ipob,
we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not. Freedom,
We are going
freedom, in the name of Ipob.
We are free.
We are free in the name of Ipob.
We are going
If you believe, say this with me. Chukwu Kasiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, call us terrorists. So we know, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. Raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls. What will you call those people? I ask you. Your people are walking free in the street with their fathers, killing our fathers and mothers, taking their lives away from them, claiming the ownership of another man's land. Is that right? What do you do? You did nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our freedom. It's our right to protect our mother's land. Fellow Biafrans, lift your heads up. We are going home. We are going home. Land of Biafra. We are the rising of the sun. We are moving. We are unstoppable. Long live Biafra. Long live Mazi. Long live Ipob. Long live. My name is Osinamolobo. God bless our people. God will grant. Long live Biafra. Long live Mazi. Long live Ipob. Long live. My name is Osinamolobo. God bless our people. God will grant us our request. Very soon we shall be free. By the name of Chukwuki Kadama,
we are going.
by the name of Chukwuki.